Aeon's End, the New Age. This is our second game for me. Will?
I've played it several times now. I've played the second edition Aeon's End, and this is probably my fifth game of the the New Age.
All right, let's get started here. We have chosen. I am Claudia, the prospector.
I am going to be playing Sahala. That way. Hala. Yeah. Right. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in here. Be sure to check out our other video that's going to be going over our thoughts of the game, how to play, and our final thoughts as well. But we're just going to go ahead and jump right in and start things off right. So turn order deck here. I've already got this shuffled, so ready to go?
I am.
That is you.
I go first. All right.
Eric is player number 2. I am player number numero uno.
Wrong cards. So this is my starting. All right. I do not start with a portal.
Correct.
Which is interesting. I think we're all right here. So I have a gem. Aether skill. Okay. Gain 1 buying power, or an ally may lose 1 charge. If they do, gain 2 charges. Well, you don't have any charges, so
you're stealing my charges.
I mean, you know, if you would let me, I might. So I got 4 crystals besides that, so I have 5 buying power basically.
So you know, go ahead and open up your first breach there. Probably a good idea.
Ooh. Yeah, you're right. The no-brainer, isn't it? I turn that there.
I know, you go ahead and open it.
And then I just flip it because I have all 5. That's right.
Correct.
Maybe if I can pick it up. So now have a breach, and that is the end of my turn. So my discard pile, and time for see you the next turn. Next player is.
Draw your hand. 5 is it's me. We did not do that on purpose. All right. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and prep a spark. I'm going to use my sparkling meteorite, which is gain a resource or gain 3 resource that can only be used to focus or open a breach. So I'm going to gain 3 there with a 4th to focus my closed celestial breach, and then I'm going to be paying 2 more crystals here. Resource. Go ahead. We're going to go ahead and focus closed breach 2. Interesting opening hands. We're not buying any cards this first round, so draw my hands after 5, and let's see who's next. All right, that's the nemesis. So we currently have no cards out in play for the nemesis, so we don't have to run through that, but we're gonna go ahead and draw the top card here. One is Chaos Orb. It has 3 power tokens on it. It loses all its power tokens, it unleashes, and then Graveeld suffers 4 damage. We currently have 30. Got my opening hand here. It is this again.
Oh no.
So this is going to lose a power token. Now we're going to draw the top card, and this one is a Aeon colony. Immediately this minion suffers damage equal to the number of players in the game, so it's going to suffer 2 damage immediately. So I got 6 health. And then a persistent effect that's going to just continue to go off when it activates of Unleash. Alright, so it's either me or you. It's you.
Alright, well, I'm glad I opened that breach because I got a spark in my hand, which is nice. Play my spark down on my first open breach. This is how you prep your spells. Besides that, I just have 4 buying power. So when I get that, pretty good spell. So attach this to any player's breach. When a spell is cast from the breach, the player who cast that spell gets 1 crystal, or whatever it's called, buying power. Pretty good. It's supposed to get in early on because we're going to be, attaching it to our first breaches. So that's what I'm going to buy. And that is the end of my turn.
What do you think of with this game not having to shuffle your deck, or not shuffling your deck?
I like it. So my discard pile right here, all I do is flip it over. That is my new deck.
I like it quite a bit myself. Alright, this should be me here for counting cards. Alright. So, first thing goes off here at the beginning of my turn is the casting phase. This is going to go off and deal 1 damage. Goes right to my discard pile. I'm going to go ahead and deal a damage to this colony minion out in play. I'm going to pay two of the Aether symbols there to go ahead and open up the breach, my close breach 2. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have 2 sparks in my hand. Deal a little bit of damage on this next turn there. Then I just have 1 left over, which I can't use it for anything, so that goes there. This flips over. Alright, we're going to shuffle up the turn order deck. Who'd you play as during the first game, Eric?
I was Gygar, I think is how you said his name. And he was an offensive mage. Let me pull his card up here for you. He was a lot of fun. I really liked him a lot. His tokens, his surge tokens that you could put on his breach was really powerful. You could get a build up. It added extra damage to any spell on that.
Oh man, you wrecked Magoth in our first game.
Who was the first? Who was your first character?
I was playing as Taquarn, something. Don't know how you say that. More of a defensive support character. I had a lot of fun playing with him. I love the art for that character. He's so awesome looking.
Yeah, I think he's used in a lot of artwork for the game because the dual looking rune shields or whatever they're called look awesome.
Oh, absolutely. All right, you are up again.
First, so I get to shoot off my spark here. Deal 1 damage.
What you want to do? You want to deal? He's got 45 health. He'll be half dead of this minion if you want to go ahead and hit him for 1, or if you want to get rid of him.
I'm thinking of the minion right now, unless you're thinking of magnet or maggot. I mean.
Nah, man, I think we should get rid of that minion.
Okay. So we burn that.
We also need to get 6 resources here to be able to take care of this chaos orb. I'm gonna go off this turn.
You don't have any charges, do you?
No, sir.
Okay, so I can't steal any charges. I got 5 buying power then. I'm wondering if I should start charging up my special here. The Aplosion.
What does that do for you?
Activate during an ally's main phase. That ally gains +2 buying power. The next time that ally gains a card from a supply pile this turn, you gain a copy of that card from the supply pile. Or that ally gains 5.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, pretty powerful.
So would that be a total of... Oh, it's just one or the other, so it's
right. So I can either have you gain 2 and then I gain a copy of whatever card you buy, or I can just have you gain 5. Pretty strong.
Mine's called the Starbind. Reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. Place a spell revealed this way into your hand. If there are no spells prepped into your Celestial Breach, prep up to 2 spells into your hand into your open Celestial Breach. So, my Celestial Breach for Sahala does +2 damage on the cast. So, excited about that. What you gonna spend your money on? Make sure I draw my hand.
I know damage is really important in this. Imbued Smash is a pretty strong card for 5.
Absolutely it is.
I could definitely buy it. Also, I kind of wanted this Galvanized Ball, though. To get those out early is pretty powerful. It allows you to focus an ally's breach, or I can cast any player's prep spell, and I may destroy it. So it'd be a good way to get rid of these, crappier cards after we get more into it.
Well, that, and I could definitely use some help getting my Celestial Breach charged up, focused up.
Thinking I'd put a charge on for 2 and then buy this, or I just straight up buy the Imbued Smash. What do you think?
You, man.
Let's try. We didn't use a Galvanized Ball last time. Or Bobble. I mean, let's try it this time.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna put a charge on my special guy here. The other 2.
Okay.
I'm done.
Perfect.
Oh, this goes on top or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom.
You're good. Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Make sure you draw. Alright, let's see who is next. It's me. Alright, so we're going to deal 2 damage over here. Gonna go ahead and pop that on Mr. Carriode. He's half dead here. Hmm. Well, I only have the one spark. I have 4 resource to be able to buy. I'm gonna go ahead and get this forced amplifier.
Good choice, I think.
I'm not gonna use this sparkling meteorite this turn to focus a breach. Okay, on my hand, I've only got 3 cards, so again, like most games, that just flips over and I draw the remainder 2 cards that I need from my hand.
I'm up.
That's not good. Nemesis is gonna go.
I'm gonna put the either conduit your first portal for you.
Ooh, look at that teamwork.
So I attach that to his portal. I can do it to any player's portal. Then anytime a spell is cast from that, he gains 1 buying power. Or 1 crystal, whatever you want to call it.
Aether, I think is what they're called.
Okay. Then I have 4 more crystals, so I have 4 more. Oh man, another tough decision. I think I'm gonna do 2 charges. I think this is gonna be powerful to get this out, and then get a copy of the card you buy. I think it's gonna work. Plus, I gave you that conduit for that purpose, so you're gonna have even more buying power when it's time. Didn't get much done that turn, mostly though. It's just that sad. But your turn, or whoever's turn. Nemesis probably, right?
Yes, sir. Alright, so Chaos Orb is going to activate again, removing a power token. This persistent effect is going to go off, which is the persistent, or the Unleash, which is going to place 2 maggots in play. And then I really feel like he's probably going to be going again. So, oh wait, so got to draw his extra card there. Almost forgot. Flying Throng to discard, spend 6 money, power 3. 3 power tokens on there. Alright, now we see he's gonna go again. No, it is me. That's good.
Get her done.
Kind of good. We're gonna go ahead and, man, I can't deal 2. Can't get rid of that Caro Colony. Well, we're gonna have to go ahead and just deal 1 damage. We're gonna go ahead and deal it to a maggot. I don't have 6 resource to use. I'm gonna go ahead and prep. Oh, but I gained 1 for this. I'm gonna prep these 2. So I've got 4 purchase power this turn. So I want to buy for 4. I'll tell you what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna focus this Celestial Breach.
Hold on, don't make my galvanized bauble useless here.
Oh yeah, you're right, I guess. Well,
what do your charges do?
Let's go ahead and get it in an Exogranite instead.
Alright. Nemesis' turn.
Yeah. Alright, so this is going to go away. So what happens is, because those tokens went away, he unleashes. So there's going to be 2 maggots coming into play. Rebuild is going to suffer 4 damage.
This is the health counter. Pretty sweet.
Pre-built, right out of the box. Didn't have to put it together or anything. I loved it.
You said 4 damage? We're at 26.
And then this is going to go off right on the nest mat here for this particular nameless. Greybolt is going to suffer 2 damage.
2 more?
Dang. And then we're going to hatch a fly. Now when you hatch on this particular minion, and it tells you right here in these additional rules, flip one of these maggots over, it becomes a fly, and that fly has 2 health as opposed to 1, so a little harder to kill. And then persistent, he's going to unleash again. So we're going to get 2 more maggots out. And then this one's going to go off, and this one's going to discard this token. Call the last card for his activation. And we got a Drillbeak Worm with 6 health. Persistent, any player suffers 1 damage. Greybolt suffers 1 damage.
How do those cards burn off?
Yeah, the Chaos Orb does, as far as we've been able to ascertain. If anybody has any clarification on that, that's just what we were able to find on Board Game Geek. I couldn't find it in the actual rule book, but I'm going to try to find it later tonight.
Makes sense. This is not a creature.
Since it was a power, I kind of think that would go away, just to, has time to maybe fizzle it or whatever. Right. So, all right, so on to round 3. Decent shuffle. What's your favorite mechanic of this game so far?
I like a lot of the mechanics in the game. I love the player turn is randomized like that. And I really like the whole charging your crystals, and I like working together. Most of the games I played like this have a drafting thing in the middle where you're buying, you're just competitive with each other. I like there's a bunch of variety. I never feel like I have enough buying power like for everything I want to do, and the cards all do drastically different things. So it kind of depends on, like, this character I know already is playing completely different than my other character, and so I'm trying to decide, okay, well, maybe this card's going to be more powerful for me than it would have been for my other character before.
I love this system where you're going to be opening up these breaches, and this is where you can kind of put your spells down. I like that the fact they just go off at the beginning of the turn. I like that there's that timing too, so you've got to make sure that when you put it down, then when is it going to be your turn again versus whose turn do you think is coming up, and you got to kind of count these cards. And hey, you're up again, 3rd time in a row, first turn.
All right, I got mine, Galvanize and Bauble.
Okay.
Babble, however you say it.
You let me focus
so
a breach.
Focus an ally's breach, or we can cast your spell and destroy it if you want to get one of the low-level sparks out of your deck.
No, I think I'd rather right now go ahead and get this charged up a little bit.
Then I'm going to charge my spark here.
Okay.
And I have Aether Scope again. So I gain 1 buying power plus these 2, so I have 3. I'm thinking maybe I get
Exogranite? Really, that? Or the darts again?
I'm going to rely on you, I think, on that. I'm wondering if I wish I had one more so I could charge. Charge all the way up, you know? I feel like if I waste the 1, it's wasting. So I feel like I need to buy something for 3 exactly, you know?
I think the darts may be a good... That's 2 damage. But if you think you need money, go ahead and get the Exogranites.
Alright, I'm going to get the Exogranites. I'll let you do the damage.
Goes on bottom. There you go. Alright, perfect.
It's the end of my turn, so...
Alright, and this is going to be... Ooh, me. Alright, so we need to go 2 damage here. Well... We're going to go ahead and do these 2 damage with these 2 sparks. We're going to go ahead and pop this colony here, get it out of the table. Alright, so I've got some card options here. I'll have Forced Amplifier. I have an extra money from this cast this time because of that Aether Conduit. So I've got 1 from that. Only got 5. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was really hoping to get rid of that Flying Throng there. Can't do that.
Well, hey, you get 1 from the conduit. Did you count that?
Yeah, I did. I could spend 4, focus this breach. This would count as 3, so there'd be 4, and I have 2 left, maybe do a charge. Or I can go ahead and buy... I'm going to go ahead and just spend this 4. I'm going to go ahead and get another... Well, I got 5, excuse me. I got 5. So I'm going to buy the Imbued Smash, which is cast, deal 4 damage. You may discard a card in your hand. If you do, deal 2 damage to the Nemesis. This was a game winner for us last game. I think you had, what, like 3 or 4 copies of that card?
Yep. And
pretty
I had
nasty.
Mixed with my character was giving bonus damage. It was sick.
Right. It's pretty awesome. So, again, cards flip over. Draw my 5.
What's this next?
That's not good. Alright, so power token goes away. And then this persistent effect goes off. Any player suffers 1 damage. Gravehold suffers 1 damage. You want to take it or you want me to?
Oh, I'll take it.
Okay. And then the top
Each
card.
player starts with 10 health.
Yeah. Another power. Ooh, this only has 1 power token. So basically next time you activate, this is going to go off. So we can get rid of it. Discard 3 cards in your hand to get rid of it. So I'm doing picking up my deck. Oh, no, I was trying to draw. That's what I was doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was my last turn. What?
Nemesis' turn. I'm not sure what you're doing with your cards. Is the Nemesis?
Man, I don't know. I think I may have shuffled. I wasn't even paying attention. No, I don't think I shuffled. What did I buy this last turn? Imbued Smash, right?
Smash, yeah.
That should have been there. And I think I just totally messed all that up. This was my hand. This was my hand. Cool. Like, because I just flipped it over. Golly. Alright. Nemesis turn again?
No, did you finish his full turn?
Yeah, I just placed out the Hive Scourge.
Okay.
No, Nemesis again.
Oh,
this is going away. We place 3 maggots into play. Any player suffers 3 damage. So I'll take the 3 this time.
Okay.
And then we need...
Gravehold takes how much?
Nothing on that one. So hold on. 3 maggots into play. Alright, so Gravehold's going to suffer 2. Gotta hatch 2 flies.
The 21. I think we're doing as well this time.
And then the Drillbreak Worm, any player suffers a damage. You want to go ahead and take...
Sure.
And then Gravehold's going to suffer 1. This power token is going away, and this one says place a maggot into play. Okay. Then place 2 flies into play. That's not good, because that's going to fill that one up. Gravehold's going to suffer another 2 damage. We're going to hatch 3 flies. So this bottom one, so I kind of flipped over.
It's going to be a quick game.
No kidding. Alright. So, alright, it's on to me. Alright, so this Force Amplifier is going to come off. It's going to deal 3 damage. I'm going to go ahead and pop 3 damage onto the Drillbreaker Worm. Half kill him. Wasn't in Breach 3 or 4, so I don't get to deal extra. All I have this turn is going to be a Spark, but I do get the extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 money this turn. That's my Exogranite. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get another Imbued Smash. Five. Alright, who's next?
That'd be me. Alright, so I got a Spark for 1 damage.
Go ahead and hit that worm.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
And all I got left was buying power. So, did it take buying power to get rid of something?
Not anymore.
Okay, so that already triggered.
Hey, you may as well get something that's going to hit hard with your breach there. Imbued Strike or something. Or Imbued Smash. Either that or charge up twice so when I buy.
Yeah, that's wasting the mana. That's what I hate about that. Yeah, let's get the damage. Oh, we got some damage because we're getting smoked.
But it would have given me 2 extra. Alright. So the first edition of Aeon's End came out and the art was very drab and it just wasn't good looking. I love the art for this game now.
I think it's really good.
I like how the cards they pop, they have color, everything is easy to read and understand. I haven't seen anything so far that was kind of ambiguous. How do you say that?
I'm not sure. Like,
where you kind of don't understand how it is read, like how you would read it. Like there's a couple different ways you can interpret that.
Oh, I'm not
sure. Yeah, I wonder. I haven't seen any cards that kind of fit me that way yet.
No.
Everything is explained fairly well.
Yeah, and even in our first game, we only had to reference the book a couple times.
4th turn in a row.
All right, this is good. I think. So I don't have any spells prepped. I had the Galvanized Bauble, so prep one of your portals.
Yes.
I have Aether Scope. That gives me 1, 2, 3. I have 5 buying power again.
You get some more spells going on, boss.
I think I charge this and give you 2, and then I get a copy of the card you buy. That's
during my turn, yeah, during my turn.
I think that's the right turn.
Okay.
I've been waiting to do it, but.
Alrighty. It is me, so the spark's going to go off. We're going to deal 1 damage to the worm. We are going to do this. We are going to play these crystals, and we're actually going to use the sparkling meteorite because I gain 3 if I'm using it to open a breach, and then the crystal. And this will let me open up this breach here.
You want me to burn this, give you 2 more, and then I get a copy?
I'm not buying a card. I'm opening up my breach. Because I want to be able to play my imbued smash over here, which is going to be able to deal 2 damage plus 2, so it's 6 damage, and then I can discard a card and deal an additional 2 damage. Excuse me, 2 damage plus 2 damage to the boss.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damage.
Because this card specifically says that modified damage affects both instances of that damage. And then I'm also going to cast 2 sparks, or prep 2 sparks. So quite a big turn coming up ahead. So I draw 2 cards.
This is next.
2, 3.
We're getting a good even spread on the player order.
Right. Alright, nemesis. Persistent. Any player suffers damage and Gravehold suffers damage. I'm at 3. Where you at?
2. So I'll take it.
Okay. And then we're going to draw his card.
At 17.
Ooh, this is an attack. Place a fly into play.
Oh, man.
Any player suffers 3, so.
Take it.
Don't put me at 6, put you at 6.
Let me take it, because you're a little more offensive than me by a lot.
Okay. Alright. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh,
Nemesis again, so I'll take this 1 damage here. Gravehold's going to suffer another damage. This card, and it is Power 1. Discard 4 cards. Otherwise, he's going to unleash twice, and then we suffer 3 damage.
Discard.
Yeah, if we unleash twice, we're pretty much hosed. So, alright, let's see whose turn it is, though. It is me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spark 1, spark 1. We're going to take this 2 damage. We're going to kill that fly. No. Yeah, we're going to do that. No, but we've got actually a better idea. We're going to go ahead and deal 1 of these sparks here. We're going to deal it to the worm, get rid of that sucker. This spark here is going to deal 1 damage. I will deal it to there.
The nameless.
Alright, so this is going to deal 6 damage. We're going to deal 6 damage to the nameless. That is going to put him at 38. And I'm going to discard a card to deal additional 4. We're going to discard a crystal. I'll put him at 34 health. So then I'm going to prep Imbued Smash. And then I'm going to prep the Forced Amplifier from here. I have 1 from this, 2 from my thing. So let's go ahead and
use this and give 2, and I get a copy of the card?
Yeah, might as well. So you give me 5, and you get a copy of the card. Right?
You have. I gave you 2, and you get a copy, so you have 5 now. Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to give another Imbued Smash, and you're going to get an Imbued Smash.
You can copy this card from that supply. It doesn't say where it goes. It probably goes to my discard, not my hand, right?
Gain a copy? Yeah, but assuming it goes to your discard like mine did. Alright. Let's see what's next. It is all you.
Alright. So
you go first and last. First and last.
Prep the Smash ability. And discard these 4 cards to get rid of that thing, right? That's what we need to do.
Discard 4 cards in hand?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
That's beautiful.
3, 4, 5.
All right.
Character is definitely a utility character. Kind of like it. And now I need to focus just to get more charges. Keep giving you extra man to buy the big cards if you need them.
You have a lot of money though, right? Or have you been getting a lot of money?
Not really. I mean, it's average. I don't have a lot of bonuses except I bought that gem that gives you.
Right.
Every time, man. Every time.
100% of the time, it works all the time.
Alright, so I can deal 4 damage. I may discard to deal 2 to the nemesis. We have nothing to deal except for him, right?
I would say deal the 4 damage here.
Right. Let's do that.
Right. Get rid of some of those flies. Because if this.
And then I'm going to discard the card to deal 2 more to the nemesis.
Absolutely.
To the nemesis. Oh, to the nemesis.
Yeah. He's down at 32.
I got another bobble. So flip another one of your portals once.
Is it just ally?
Yes. Focused and allies breach.
Okay.
Alright, and then I have that. So I have 4 buying power. Oops, I triggered that. I'm gonna get rid of that. I think I'm gonna charge twice. What do you think?
You have 4?
Yeah. Well, either that or flip. Well, that'd be waste of 1. I think I charge this twice, man.
Once you get a 4 amplifier, you start dealing some damage.
I'm gonna have too many spells on. I don't have enough breaches.
Then maybe opening focus a breach.
I don't have a card to put in it either.
That's a tough call. Where the game, I think, really shines is because you want to do not just one thing. It's not about just what card are you going to buy. It's about, okay, you have cards to buy. You have a tableau to build up. And then you also have your charger special. Man, I like it because there's options.
Exactly. I'm going to read this one again because I read it earlier, but I forgot what it does. Gain 2. If the top card of your discard pile is a spell, you may place this gem on top of your deck. Not terrible. I mean, it's gaining you 2. I'm thinking, I almost feel like it might be too late to get a conduit now in the game, to really see the benefits.
I don't know. When I was playing the support character, I had several of them out.
I am gonna get 2 charges.
Sounds good. Alright, let's see who is next. Ooh, it's me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and deal the 3 damage. We're going to go ahead and deal some off of flies and stuff. We're going to deal 4 damage, so we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 off of here.
Heck yeah.
And then we're going to discard a card, and we are going to discard Spark, because I tried to deal in the 1. Actually, no, probably not a good idea. We'll discard just a crystal. And that'll let me deal 2 damage to the boss, so he'll put him at 30. Okay.
Okay, if it's
wait a minute. Excuse me. I dealt 4 damage, right? I should have dealt 6. Right? And then I should have dealt 4 damage instead of 2 to him, so it should be put him at 28.
Nice.
Throughout my Celestial Breach.
If we stay in the same order, there'll be 2 nemesis in a row.
Hold on, still got to do my turn. So we're going to go ahead and cast this Spark over here on the Celestial Breach.
Oh, the nemesis is done. Never mind.
We're going to use
this.
Never
mind.
We're going to focus this breach. And right now I've got 1 from that spell that was there. So I've got 4 total buying power. Are you full up?
No.
Alright.
Well, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Thanks.
Let you pull a spell from your deck or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, some pretty crazy stuff. I'm gonna draw the 1 card, flip these over, draw 4.
Slightly cheated because I thought the pile was in the wrong order for some reason.
It's all good. What's next?
Me.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna charge up Imbued Smash in my slot. I got the Aether Scope.
What does that do again?
I can steal one of your charges and gain 2 charges on mine.
Sounds good, man.
You think it's worth it?
Yeah. Take one of mine, give 2.
Hold on. The only problem with that is, though, then I will only have 3 mana, not 4. So I could charge up twice. Not waste any. I think that might be the best. That way you keep your charge.
Let me ask you this. could you use this, steal one from me, gain 2, right? Is that what it said?
Mm-hmm.
And then buy one, you'd be full?
Yeah. Do it that way. Okay, let's do it that way.
And that way, when I go to buy this turn, if I do, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I really don't have much money, but... Alright. Here we go. Oh, it's me. It's not looking good, because that means the last 2 cards are going to be the nemeses. Alright, so this is going to deal 3 damage right here, this spark, because of my celestial breach. So 3 damage. Let's go ahead and just deal that to big boy here. Put him at 25. We're going to prep the imbued smash. We're going to prep the imbued smash. We're going to prep spark. And I've got 2 crystals to use this turn. We're going to go ahead and just buy a charge.
Hey, I can give you 4 if you want to give me a card.
I mean, do you want either that, or you can give me 5 and I get this plastering strike.
Damage. You may return to your hand up to 2 cards in your discard pile that cost 0.
Pattern strikes you.
That costs 0.
So basically, I can bring out 0 cost like crystals back to my hand.
That sounds like junk. Why would you want to do that?
Because it deals 4 damage. Then I can get some extra crystals to my hand when that goes off. I would have 7 cards in my hand with extra crystals.
Oh, it doesn't count as your 5?
No, because you already have the 5. When you cast it, you then draw 2 cards out of your...
Oh, that's right.
No,
that makes sense.
I want to charge.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you just kind of hold on to that for now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna charge once. Okay. Then I draw my 5.
Now the pain happens.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
The pain's happening. Nemesis 1.
Alright, nothing in the row, so let's draw a card. And this card says... Portal Guardian, 8 health, persistent. Unleash. Any player suffers 1 damage.
6, what do you got?
Oh, that's persistent, so it's not going off right now.
Doesn't happen yet.
Yep, so he's going to activate again.
Yep.
So now it goes off. So he's going to unleash, which his unleash ability again is place 2 maggots. We're going to place 2 maggots. Any player suffers 1 damage. I've got 4.
I got 6, so
yeah, I'll take 1. All right. And then we draw his card, which is going to be an attack card. Either place 6 maggots into play, or any player suffers 5. If I take 5, I'm dead. If you take 5, you're dead. So we're going to have to place 6 maggots. Not good, because that's going to fill out 2 rows.
That is a wicked attack.
Absolutely. So 2 damage, hatch 2 flies.
14.
Got 4 more of these to place. So Grave Elf is going to suffer 2 more damage.
12 now.
And then we hatch 3 flies. So these flies are getting everywhere.
That was a wicked attack. We didn't need that.
Absolutely it was. Alright. So shuffle them up. One of the cool things I like about this edition is this game comes with this was it expedition mode? Is that basically what it was? Where you're gonna have these cards that kind of tell you the story.
Oh yeah.
And as you play the game and you uncover what's going on, they're double-sided. That's crazy. You're gonna be unlocking different things, and this game has some really cool like legacy elements in a way. Some envelopes here for maybe some characters, maybe some new villains. This is awesome. Now, it's not legacy per se that you're going to be like tearing up cards, right? But I like that you play the story, but even when you're done with it, you just have more options of variation.
Right.
And I'm excited about that.
I can't wait. The envelopes are cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got imbued smash. Deal 4 damage.
That was prepped?
Yes.
Okay. You want to deal 4 damage to the Portal Guardian? He has 8.
Well, what do you got, Nate? So, yeah, and you use one of yours and you'll be able to kill him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Hope you go before he does.
Okay, so there's 4. Here's one downside. These tokens are incredibly tiny.
You don't want too big, though. I know what you're saying, but your mat's only so big. I hate when you have those giant mats cover up or giant tokens that cover up your playing mat.
I wish they would, like... I'm going to replace these with, like, D10s.
I don't mind the tokens that much. All right, I have my galvanized.
It's tiny for my big hands.
So rotate one of your portals.
All right.
Okay.
Well, wait.
What?
How about this? How about you let me cast a spark and let's discard the spark. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
All right. So we got it's 1 damage. Let's say we just get rid of another fly.
I totally agree.
Okay.
You get rid of that card.
Yes. Yep. That's going away.
I charge my spark. I have 3 buying power. I'm fully charged here, so nothing to do. I'm gonna buy something. Let's get the darts maybe, so I got a little bit more damage.
Sounds good. Well, wait. Can you focus us? Have you been drawing extra spells every turn? Like you having to discard spells?
No, not really. I really haven't had too big of an issue.
The only reason I ask that is because I don't know if you should focus yours.
That's actually not a bad idea.
How much it costs?
You know what? Let's do that. It's
same
3.
cost.
Yeah, it's 3. You know what? That's a good call, Will. Let's do that. That way I can get a second slot.
All right.
I'm done.
All right. Let's see who is next. It is the nemeses.
No, that might be the end of us.
Nah, we'll be fine. All right. So we're gonna unleash. We're gonna cast 2 of these guys. Gravel's gonna suffer 2. We hatch 3 flies.
10.
1, 2, 3. Gonna draw our card.
Bring attack.
It is another minion. 10 Volcanizala. Persistent. Gravel suffers 3 damage, or any player loses 2 charges.
Jeez Louise. Well, actually, the charge thing's not too bad. But not good.
Alright. You ready?
Yeah, it's gotta be me.
You again.
Alright, so my spark goes off. Let's do one of the maggots. I'm gonna charge up Imbued Smash again. Got my Aether Scopes. I got. So 1, 3, 5, 4, 5. Sucks. I guess do this for 3. Open it, I guess. Nothing for 5. We bought them all.
Go back.
Wait. Hold on. What's this?
You could just buy it for 5, bub. You don't have to turn.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
This is not a bad card, though.
Man, we've never bought those. That's actually pretty good. That would have been really good with the playing with Gygar. I should have been buying those.
That would have been good. I think. What do you think? Stick with the portal or buy that?
I'd say open your portal, man, because you're starting to get some spells here.
Okay. Plus, when you buy the next spell, I'm gonna get a copy of it. Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's my turn. Let's hope.
I think you're the only one left, aren't you? Oh, is there a nemesis left?
I think so. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, dang it.
All right, so unleash. We're gonna place 2 of these maggots, and then any player suffers a damage. I'll go ahead and take this one. Persistent. Gravehill suffers 3 damage, or any player loses 2 charges. I'll lose 2 charges. I'll save. We've only got 10 on there, right?
Yeah.
Good. Let's see what attack coming up. Any player discards 3 cards in hand and suffers 2 damage.
Yes. Please.
I could lose 3 cards.
I
mean, they're going to be crystals.
No. Oh, okay.
But if you want to gain money,
no, because as long as you're not discarding spells, we need you for damage.
Right, but what I'm saying is if you can discard 3 cards, because basically you're going to get a copy of whatever I buy for 5 cost.
I can. Yeah, I can on my turn. Problem.
But you want to do that now.
Can I do it right now?
Well, that's the attack.
Oh, yeah.
Any player discards 3 cards and suffers 2 damage.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I suffer 2 damage.
Yeah.
I'm at 8 now.
Run out of tokens over there, are we? Doing good?
We're okay right now.
Okay. Alrighty. And then that was the card draw, so we're good. And
it's gonna be you now, right? I think you're the only one that has win.
Yeah, mine twice. This is not too shabby because Imbued Smash is gonna go off. Gonna deal 4 damage. We're gonna do 2 and 2 here. Maybe. No, we need to get rid of this guy. He keeps making us unleash.
Right.
Probably a better call. And then I can discard a card. Oh, I got to discard cards to deal that extra damage. I need to do it. And then this one's going to go off for 6 damage. And then I can discard a card. Play those right. I can discard a card, deal an extra 2, 4. So I'm going to deal just 10 straight damage to him.
Well, you don't kill that guy?
I can't. 4 of it has to go to the minion anyway. So I'm like, well, if we get him at 13, if we can get him dead. That makes sense?
Yeah, I didn't know.
All right.
You're up next, so.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and prep Imbued Smash. And Force Amplifier. Giving me 1 money. Actually, 2 money. Because of my Aether Conduit that you so gracefully played. You want something for 4?
I can give you the 5 if you need it. I'll get a copy.
Well, here's the thing: it's 13.
Well, we can get
when I discard a card, right? When I play this and discard a card during my next turn, and then this goes off 3 damage, 13. We won.
Oh.
So I'm just going to discard it. I'm going to draw my 5. Go ahead and flip over my card there. My turn. So deal 3 damage. That's going to put him at 10. This is going to go off for dealing 6 damage. I'm going to discard a card, which is going to deal additional 4. So that puts him at 0.
We won. Good job.
Yeah, good job to you, man.
I was a little worried with this. I felt safer the first game than I did the second game. So we're getting really low, but
right
there at the end, you really got some sick damage.
Can you imagine both of us though being the offensive characters?
Do you think that would work though? Because the first time you kind of supported me. This game, I kind of supported you, so I wonder if we would have still worked or not. Because I mean, me turning your portals was a big help for you, and you putting the conduit, and I put a conduit on you too. You put 2 on me last game, so it's interesting. That's one of the nice things about this game. Is,
well, absolutely, because if I wouldn't have had this right here, this extra damage,
right? And that was your hardest portal to unlock, right?
Yeah,
and we got that unlocked early.
Yeah,
because the card I had,
right? That was very, very smart to buy this game. I never, like, I'll be honest, when I read that card the first time, that's the first time I've ever even thought of using it. Like, the fact that you just like, hey, let's try it out. I'd ever fathom saying, hey, this is a good idea.
I love the fact that these are going to change the more we progress and we get more cards to put into our deck. I like that we're going to get new characters.
Right.
I really, really like this game a lot.
I
can't wait to play some more.
I'm very excited, very excited. So this one is Aeon's End, the New Age.
It's a standalone expansion. Man. You can mix it with all the other Aeon's Ends, which is pretty cool.
Yep. There's Aeon's End, the End War?
I don't know all their names.
I think it's the End War, and then it's the 2nd edition, and there's a whole bunch of expansions as well. And then they actually have a Kickstarter out right now. It's Aeon's End Outcasts, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. I backed it just because, well, it's Aeon's End. I'm super stoked for it. So
this is the first time I played one of these games. I'm loving it. I wish I would have gotten into them earlier.
Do you feel like this game reminds you a lot of Ascension?
Definitely Ascension, and Dominion too, with the decks in the middle changing up and stuff. I love the fact that it's got a story though. So like, you follow the story path to unlock everything. That's just really cool. Once
the story unlocked everything, though, there's no story really. Do you feel like you're going to love it just as much?
Well, then I think you're looking at playing just like a game of Ascension or Dominion. So if you like those games, that's what this is. Then
I think the variation of how this is going to change when you build the nameless deck is going to change. So I don't know. I thoroughly enjoy this one. I'm super stoked to play it some more. Like you said, I can definitely see us continuing to play it and unlock new characters. So, should we go ahead and show everybody what you unlock after the first game, or should we let them discover that on their own?
Ooh, that's a spoiler there. I don't know. Your call. Spoiler alert.
All right, everybody. Spoiler alert here. You don't want to.
Don't even look at the covers of these either, because we were looking at the covers. We've only opened one, and then we started to realize, oh, this this must be a playable character, or this is the monster at the end.
Right. All right. So spoilers here. It says do not open until instructed, and then make sure you understand that if you don't want to be spoiled, turn off the video right now. All right. This is what it shows you here. So the story goes along and it actually explains what's going on. So you unlock a new character, and it also tells you to open up some of the additional cards and everything. She is a relic hunter, and she looks awesome.
There's a really cool story that goes along with this that you read. So this is like a legacy deck. You basically have, or that's what you have is a legacy deck for this. That slowly tells you the story and unlocks things for you as you progress.
Yep. All right, everybody. Thanks for checking out our video. Be sure to check out all of our other great, amazing content on maturemindedgamers.com.
Thanks, everybody.